Hi everyone, it's Mark from Orange Rocket again. I hope everyone's doing okay. Today I want to talk about market size. So when you're analysing a product, it's good to know what's the size of the market that you are considering selling your products in. And as a private label seller, it's good to have an understanding as whether there is a big enough market on Amazon for your product. And you may have a niche product that is within a sub-market, and I'm going to look at those using just my typical example of dog beds. So if we start with dog beds, now I'm going to divide this video into two because I want to go on to analyse characteristics of particular market segments as well, but it would end up being too long a video. So let me start by looking at the dog bed. Now you can look at all sorts of tools to do this. I mean, we use Data Dive, but we also use Helium 10, Jungle Scout. We've got, you can use them all. They're all pretty similar in terms of analysing the data. So, in the UK market, if we just grab the page 2 ASINs as well, let's put me over there. We can see that once it's finished, that the market for dog beds in the UK is approximately 1.5 million a month. Now what you need to do obviously is to have a look at each of these individually and say, well, is it a dog bed? So just quickly, what we tend to do is whisk down here and we have a quick look, are there anything in here that isn't a dog bed that just happens to rank an index for dog beds? There might be some crates in there. So the first thing that we know is the size of the market, approximately 1.5 million. So, it's a fairly sizable market. Who takes what and what the market looks like is as I say, is a video for another day. So what, particularly Data Dive I like because you can just grab this, just minimize it, and it can give you some nice details about what's the average price for the market, 26.99, total sales, all of that kind of great information to give you an idea that if you were about to launch a dog bed, then this is kind of like the size of the market. There's a fair chunk of business, there's quite a few sellers on the market. So what we tend to do next to segment the market is that we will, let's just grab that Excel. So I just downloaded from Data Dive, you can do it from Helium 10 as well, and just grabbed all of this, all of the sellers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of the titles, and then I'm going to put it into a tool to work out word frequency. Now it's just coming up on my other screen here. So you can actually use, there's I mean, in Helium 10 there's a tool called Frankenstein, but there are free tool analyzers, and you can just paste in all of those, and what you can see here is a frequency count. So no surprise that bed and dog are the highest keywords that there are in the frequency count. But what I'm looking for is keyword characteristics, modifier keywords that will indicate sub-markets. So there's one, there's another, and there's another. There may be orthopedic, maybe one, but let's just pick large, washable and medium as potential sub-markets. So if you're coming to the market and you're saying, right, well, the market's worth 1.5 million, my dog bed is a large dog bed, or it's washable, or it's it's designed for medium dogs, or medium and large, then it's good to have a look at the sub niches within the market. So what you can do obviously is you can go to Amazon again, and this time you can type in and repeat the exercise, and then you can go to Data Dive or Helium 10 or Jungle Scout and pull in what are the sub-markets. Let me just move that away. So what we can do here then is, now that we've got this, is what I tend to use is filters, and here we're looking for large dog bed contain. So we're looking for keywords that don't contain the word large. So it's medium. So I'm going to get rid of that because it's not a large, and then I'm going to get, so everything here is large. So we can just go through it line by line, and we can say, are all of these products actually large beds? Let me just see if I can find any that aren't. Let's just whiz through them. So what we're just looking for is say, are there anything here that aren't like, oh, there was one there, up there. That's an interesting one. Some sort of bed cushion, so we can get rid of that. It's important with this tool that you actually get rid of it, because then it affects the total revenue at the top. So we can see, now let's say we've been more diligent and we've gone through there. Now we can see that the market for large dog beds is around 1 million. And then we can repeat the exercise for medium dog beds. We can go in here, go into dive box, and what we can do then is repeat the exercise for if we haven't got a large bed, we've got a medium bed for medium dogs, and again we can put our filters in, and we can put medium, and what we can do is does not contain. So there's 3 that don't contain the word medium. In real life, I'd obviously be more diligent and look at that and make sure that they were genuine. I'm just giving you the technique. It doesn't really matter whether you get rid of the 0 revenue. They don't actually add any value. What you can do is just sort that and just remove the 0 revenue products, because it doesn't really add much. But what we can see here is that the market is 720,000 for medium dog beds. So now we've got an idea of how big the market is. What we can also do is sort by revenue, and we can start seeing, start looking at what are the characteristics. Let's say we've got a medium dog bed that we want to sell. We can see that there is a big range of sellers, from selling around £2,000 right up to 97 a month. Now in video 2, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at analysing what the characteristics of these particular markets look like, and give you a little bit more information. So that will be on part 2. So look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.